You know Hamza, don't you? Hamza, Iman Gaji, Alex Becker, Alex Hormozy. All of these big famous influencers, entrepreneurs nowadays. How do you think they got where they are today? They were all just like you and me. They all started off in their bedroom, working on their little computer, working on their little business. They all had their own worries, girls, gym, maybe school. How do you think they got to where they are today? Every single one of them had a routine. From the moment they woke up to the moment they fell asleep, they knew exactly what they had to do in that hour, in that minute. At the beginning, when they started the routine, it might not have went exactly so smoothly as they wanted to. They might have some days slacked off. But eventually, as they kept sticking to the routine, disciplining themselves to sticking to that routine, eventually they started to see serious results. Results because of that routine. Routine that forced them to do the hard work, especially when they didn't feel like it. 1 month ago, I made a routine and I've stuck to it. I've seen so much progress. Progress in my school, progress on my YouTube, progress in how accomplished, how happy I feel. Every single hour of the day, I have it planned out. What am I doing? 6 to 7 a.m. morning routine. 8 to 3, school or work, depending on if it's a weekend or not. After that, homework. After that, learn. After that, gym or learn. After that, night routine. It's as easy as that. Some hours of the day you might have different things that you need to do depending on which day it is. For example, for me, on Mondays I have a job. I go there to work. The next day, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, instead of going to the job at 4 p.m., I learn until about 5:30. Then I go to the gym for about 2.5 hours. At the gym, I work out and I train Muay Thai. Depending on what day of the week it is, I do something different. Monday, Friday, I work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I work out 2.5 hours. On the weekends, I could do something different. But every single day, I have the same goals: go to school, learn at home, work out, and go to sleep. But on the weekends, it's different. On the weekends, on Saturday specifically, I don't stick to this schedule. This schedule, I don't pay attention to it on the weekend because on the weekend I see it as a time to be social. Because I said this in another video. Your life is nothing if you're not social, if you don't go out on the weekends, if you don't go out and do something to make yourself seem interesting. Imagine that. Imagine a person that sits inside all day. All they do, work on a business and work out. Yeah, on one hand, they're leveling up, making money, looking good. But on the other hand, they're socially deprived. They see a girl, I don't know how to talk to them, all awkward and shit. I think that a daily schedule like this, and in like conjunction with habit trackers and daily goals, can be extremely beneficial to your life. More beneficial than anything you've ever done. Write down every single hour of the day. Do this right now. Get a paper, write down every single hour of the day, and write down what you need to do. You know what you have to do. Go to school, work out, learn. Just a couple of basic things that you know that'll improve your life. Don't have don't don't make time for all these bad habits like video games and watching movies. Right now, in this period of your life, it should be spent in improving it. There should be no hour of the day where you're sitting there and doing nothing. That's so stupid. In the prime of your life, what are you doing? You're wasting the prime of your life sitting and playing video games. That's so stupid. You're sitting there playing video games when in another universe you could be working towards your business. One scenario you're playing video games, wasting your life. The other one you're working on your business. Who's gonna get their goals? Who's gonna get through their goals faster? Obviously, the second one. Having this daily goal, having this daily schedule, keeps you accountable to what you do. This along with habit trackers. I have a tablet, and on that tablet, I have about 10 habits that I check every single day. Pretty simple things, like really easy things that just make me feel good, and I know that they're improving me. Read, meditate, pray, learn, work out, study, and a couple of others. All of the habits that I have in there do me nothing but good. That, with my schedule, they keep me accountable. As soon as I slack off on something, I know that I'm slacking off on it. I know that it's gonna make me feel like shit once I stop doing it. This schedule keeps you accountable. Imagine having the schedule on your phone. Every time you on your phone background, imagine opening up your phone every single time you see that schedule and you stare at it like a psychopath. Study every single day to the point where you don't even have to study. You know exactly what you have to do at what hour, at every single hour throughout the day. Imagine how progress that you could do, the progress that you could make. Imagine the goals that you could smash. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Do this. Get a piece of paper, write down every single hour of the day, and write down the most productive thing that you could be doing, that you should be doing at that hour. 7 a.m. wake up, morning routine. Next, work. Next, study. Next, learn, work out. All of these. Then, I want you to get another piece of paper or a tablet, if you will. I use the Habits app and write down every single productive habit that you can think of. Meditate, work out, study, learn, work, spend time with your family, hug your mom. These two aren't really as productive, but they do benefit your life. Do these two things. They'll keep you accountable. They'll make you, they'll force you to make progress. I can tell you from experience, from at least 1 month of experience, it's made me so much more productive. If I go on my tablet right now and I scroll through the past month, I have so many habits checked off. I can look back at the past year and compare it to this last month, January through February. How much progress have I made in comparison to the last year? So much, all just because I have the schedule and these habits trackers to keep me accountable to my actions. Every time that you don't check off one of those habits, you should feel like shit. You should be staring at that piece of paper on your wall, your habit paper on your wall. And when you put an X or when you just leave it blank, you should feel like shit. You should know, why didn't I do this today? Because I was a bitch. You should feel that. Because you deserve it. You deserve it if you don't if you don't discipline yourself to do these habits. And these habits don't even have to be that hard. The habits that I have are so insanely like retardedly easy. Like meditate. 10 minutes of my day I meditate. That's so easy. On the app that I have, I can set a minimum expectation or goal. So if I check off meditation and ask me how many minutes did I meditate today? My goal is 10. If I put below 10, the number will come off as gray, and then I know that I was below my goal. But if I go above 10, it will be if I go at 10 or above it, it will go blue. I know that I reached that goal. I know that I deserve it. I deserve to feel good in that moment. Yeah, I just smashed one of my goals. Good. Do that. Get a schedule, get a habit tracker, see what happens.